No, it's all right, honestly. It's my fault. I should have realised it was too short notice to invite you over for dinner. Yeah. Listen, would you fancy dropping down to the bar a bit later on, then? We could have a drink and I could show you around. Smashing! Right, yeah, OK. I'll see you a bit later on this afternoon, then. Bye. Are you all right, Bing? She had already made plans.
Of course I'm right. You don't expect a woman like Molly to leave her dining arrangements to the last minute, do you?
Don't suppose you fancy coming over to Barbrookie for your dinner, do you? One of our Jackies laid a bit of a spread on.
No, thank you. I'm not going to be your second choice. Besides, I'm just about to go into work.
You know what? I still can't believe it. I think I'm in there. I think she really fancies me.
How does she? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I cannot believe your behaviour at the golf club last night.
How do you mean?
You know perfectly well what I mean. You left me on my own for the entire evening.
Oh, come on, Bing. It's not my fault your bird's husband turned up, and I certainly wasn't going to share mine. You know, all this is starting to sound a bit like sour grapes to me.
What do you mean by that?
Well, why can't you just be happy for me, eh? I mean, look at me. I'm standing here. I can't believe me. Look, I've made the perfect start to the new year. I've met a woman who's attractive, she's witty, she's intelligent.
And happens to be loaded.
Well, all right. She's got a bob or two, I won't deny that, but that's not all I'm looking for, you know. I'm also looking for someone to spend the rest of my life with. And although it's early days, I think I've found her.
What? Susanna took off on you? You're joking, aren't you? She was, Katie. I couldn't believe it. 1 minute I was kissing Ben, and the next thing she was standing over us shouting her mouth off. Great start to the new year, isn't it?
Sounds like you'd had a busy night. I'll kill Peter. I knew we should have stayed in Barbrookie instead of going to that cabaret club. Missed out on all the action.
Casey, it wasn't funny. She made a show of me in front of all my customers.
What? Show started in front of everyone?
Yeah, what do you think I meant?
Well, when you said you were snogging Ben, I thought she caught you in a quiet corner somewhere.
No, we were sitting in front of the bar. It was just an innocent New Year's kiss, but that's not the point.
Oh, Jackie, the shame of it. I mean, what made her do that? Talk about drawing attention to yourself.
That is exactly what I said. She went off her head. She just didn't care. I had to take her into the office to try and calm her down.
What did Ben make of all this?
I don't know. I just made up some lame excuse about Susanna going on because she couldn't get served.
Was he having any of it, like?
Well, he's had a few by then, so...
So he's more interested in having another snog. God, Jackie, if she's like this now, God help you if you do get pregnant.
You don't have to do that. It's all right. Do you want me to fix you something to eat? No, I'm not hungry. You can avoid me as much as you like, Susanna, but I'm not going anywhere until you've explained to me exactly what's going on.
Well, okay. I just find the atmosphere of smug disapproval rather hard to take.
What do you expect?
Right. I'll go have a shower and clear my head, and then we can talk.
Happy New Year, Mum.
Yeah, let's hope so. Could do with a bit of good luck.
Where's my dad?
He went out early. He had to go to work.
How is he?
Well, I couldn't really tell. A bit depressed, I think, you know. He took Cracker away somewhere last night to bury her, but hardly spoken 2 words since.
So I take it you didn't have a very good New Year's Eve?
No, Lindsay, I didn't, because I sat in on my own looking after 2 kids while everyone else was out enjoying themselves.
I wasn't out enjoying myself. In fact, I hated every minute of it.
I bet you did.
Wish I hadn't have bothered going. Should have stayed here with you and Kylie.
Why, love? What's the matter? What happened?
Nothing. It's just not all it's cracked up to be.
Hiya.
How are you, Dad?
How much do you reckon we made last night, then?
Have you heard this, Casey? I mean, what happened to Happy New Year?
I'm sorry, love. I was coming to that. Happy New Year, love. All the best. Katie, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Many of them, love. So, how did it go?
Oh, we were very busy. In fact, we did really well. So, how did your New Year's Eve go?
Oh, smashing. Went out with Molly, didn't I?
Sounds like it's getting serious. I'm surprised you haven't dumped us and gone to dinner with her.
You do realise we've got a Vessie, you know?
Ah, well, no worries. She's coming round later, and I just know that you are gonna love her.
So when you say she's having your baby, how far has all this gone exactly? I mean, is she pregnant already?
No. Well, she might be. There's been 2 attempts. The last one was over Christmas, so we should know if we've been successful next week.
So, is Max actually sleeping with this girl?
No, of course not. It's all being handled very sensitively. It's all here in the leaflets. There's nothing sordid about it. It's all above board. We've even signed contracts.
Above board? It's illegal, for heaven's sake. You can't just pay some girl to have a baby for you.
I didn't expect you to understand.
And it's immoral. Babies are supposed to be born into a loving and stable relationship, not out of some business contract.
This baby will be born into a loving and stable relationship. Max and I are wonderful parents. Why should we be stopped from fulfilling ourselves because of that terrible accident?
What happened to Matthew and Emily was unbelievably cruel, but that doesn't make what you're doing now right. Surely you can see that.
Lisa, I don't want to listen to this. You've made your point. We'll just have to agree to disagree now. Do you want some lunch?
David,
Molly, hello.
surely you're not working on New Year's Day, are you?
I just about finished.
I thought you were supposed to be running the place. Why didn't you get one of the youngsters to come in?
Actually, I volunteered myself for a few hours' work. I didn't fancy sitting in on my own today.
I'm just off to see Ron. He's invited me to see his cafe bar.
Oh, right. Splendid. Well, say hello to him for me, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, why don't you join us?
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to intrude.
You wouldn't be intruding. You want to be pleased to see you.
Well, you're sure he wouldn't mind?
Well, of course he wouldn't mind.
Right, it's a date. I'll just inform my assistant that I'm clocking off, and I'll come across and join you at Bar Brookie.
Right.
I still can't believe that I'm sitting here in Liverpool in my mum's house.
Technically speaking, you're actually in my mum's house. Still keen on finding your dad?
Yeah, but I'm not hopeful.
Must be really weird knowing he's out there somewhere. He might have a family. Could have hundreds of brothers and sisters.
If he's a real hunk, they might all have different mothers. Maybe he specialises in one-night stands.
He might be living somewhere really exotic, like Casablanca. Or dead.
Everyone knows who their parents are. At least everyone I know does. And where they were born. Where their parents were from. What they did.
There's only one thing for it, then. You're gonna have to go back and ask Ellen if she remembers anything else.
It shot out and... Molly, hello, how are you?
Oh, Ron. Listen, I'm impressed. Is this all yours?
Yes. and my daughter, Jackie, sir. Of course, you haven't met, have you? Molly, this is my daughter, Jackie. Jackie, this is my friend, Molly.
Pleased to meet you, and this is my friend Casey.
Hiya.
Well, it's nice to meet you both.
Right, well, that's the introductions over with. Let's sit down. I've got us a nice little table for 2.
I think we're going to need another glass.
How do you mean?
Sorry I took so long. Got held up talking to a customer. Molly, it's very sweet of you to ask me to join you.
Look, Susanna, I didn't set out to upset you. But you're making the most terrible mistake. Susanna, can you honestly say that you've thought this whole surrogacy idea through?
Well, of course we have. We've thought about nothing else.
So this girl who's agreed to it, who is she? What do you know about her?
You've seen her. She runs the cafe bar. We've known her since she was a child. She's the ideal mother of our baby.
How can she be the ideal mother when she lives on your doorstep? I thought that they recommend that you keep this thing as remote as possible, that you don't get too involved with the mother.
Jackie is a level-headed businesswoman. She's very mature.
She doesn't want a baby, she wants the money. Do you think we've gone out and chosen someone just at random? Everything has been given careful consideration.
And that's another thing. Shouldn't the surrogate mother be someone who already has children? Someone whose own family is complete?
Well, that's one of the reasons we chose it, because she doesn't want to have any children.
Susanna, you've chosen a woman who has never given birth to a child, who lives around the corner from you. God, her family don't live here as well, do they?
Look, we've dealt with this. Her mother lives miles away, and we've all agreed to keep the arrangement a complete secret.
Don't you see, Susanna? I'm not trying to be a spoilsport, but this thing has disaster written all over it. You must think again. Pray that this Jackie Dixon isn't pregnant. Pull out, forget the whole thing, please, before it's too late.
Come on.
Flip-flop.
I thought it might be a good idea if we all went out somewhere this evening.
Oh, that's a good idea. Where do you have in mind?
Well, how does bowling sound?
Bowling.
Yes, why not?
Well, Louise and I were planning on giving Eleanor the third degree about Nick the Bike Freak. Weren't we, Louise?
Yeah, I was hoping you might be able to tell me something else about my dad.
Look, I know this must be frustrating for both of you, but I've told you everything I can remember.
Well, there must be something stored in the dark recesses of your mind. What about his family? Do you know anything about them?
I never met them.
What about hobbies? Was he a member of the Reading Model Aeroplane Club or the National Front?
Look, I don't remember anything. I've told you everything I know.
I don't think you're being very fair. I mean, it was 18 years ago. I mean, half the time I can't even remember what happened last week.
Oh, we're going to need more than this to go on if Louise is to find her dad.
Look, let's face it. You're never going to be able to find him on such a small amount of information. Now, I know it's good fun, but it's fruitless.
Oh, but that...
Let's have tea. And then later, we can all go bowling.
So, Molly, what New Year's resolutions have you made?
Oh, to live life to the full.
Yeah, I'll drink to that. It isn't, as they say, a rehearsal, is it?
Speaking of it, isn't it time you went back to work?
Oh, no. I'm all right for a bit longer.
Now then, what are you two gentlemen having to drink?
Molly, you just put your money away. I'm not having you paying for drinks. Bing can get them.
Yes, of course. So what are we having? Same again?
I must say, it's a lot bigger than I expected.
Pardon? Oh, yes. Well, I always think it's as well to have something behind you at our time of life. What do you think?
Oh, I absolutely agree. You'd be a fool not to.
I managed to get Dan and Louise to start getting ready. Oh, no. How long are you going to be with that?
Oh, not long, honestly.
It is New Year's Day, you know. Even solicitors are allowed to take a break.
Ollie, what's it like bringing up children? I mean, being with them through teething and nursery school and spots and exams and teenage crushes. Watching them grow into...
Into a whole load of trouble? Hard work. And, well, quite a lot of fun. Until you realised you made a mess of it. And it's too late to do anything about it.
I was just thinking about Mick Johnson and his kids. If he goes down after the trial, what's going to happen to them? I mean, are they going to want to know their dad when he comes out, or are they going to have forgotten all about him? What about Nat and Georgia? And what if they come looking for you one day? How would you feel if they did? What would you do?
I don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? Anyway, are we going bowling or not?
You're a lot like my late husband. He was fun to be with as well.
Really? How do you know what I'm like? You hardly know me.
Well, you know what I mean.
How'd you fancy getting to know me a bit better?
Depends what you mean.
Molly, I know that we haven't known each other very long, but, well, I'd like you to come away on a little holiday with me.
Well, I do have a lot of commitments, and there's my mother-in-law. She relies on me. And...
I'm only talking about a weekend. Come on, surely you can get someone to stand in for you.
Well, I'd have to organise something. Did you have anywhere particular in mind?
I thought we could go on this little golfing holiday. Very, very posh hotel. Ah, separate rooms, no hanky-panky. What do you say?
It sounds like the sort of weekend away I could really enjoy. If I can get someone to cover for me, I'd love to come with you.
Well, that's everything.
Okay. Okay, it's not ideal. But can you think of a better solution? You've still got choices. Your ovaries are still intact for whenever you decide to use them, but mine aren't. I desperately want another baby. So how can you make judgments about something that will never affect you?
How could I? I know I can't understand your pain. Yes, you're grieving. No one should have to go through what you've gone through as parents. But it doesn't give you the right to buy a baby from the first girl that comes along.
But if all the people who are involved are willing to do it, what harm can it do? All we're trying to do is to change a childless couple into a loving family again. Now, Lisa, tell me, what could possibly be wrong with that?
Haven't you heard anything I've said?
Yes, I have. But you're wrong. You don't understand anything about how we're feeling. Please try. Just try to understand what it means to us. We're all alone. We've got no one to turn to. I couldn't bear it if you hated me. I need you. I need you to help me. Oh, Lisa. Please.
Okay, you two, let's get the show on the road. What are you doing, Dan? Come on, time to go.
What's that? Oh, it's something Dan got off the net. It's a list of bike shops in Reading.
What?
I don't believe it. You don't seriously imagine that some hippie I met once at a party 18 years ago is still going to be working there, do you? I mean, Ollie, please tell them this is getting really boring. I met him once, okay? I'm sorry your father's not Prince Charming or George Clooney. His name's Nick, that's it. So why are you wasting all our time looking for him when it's obvious you're never going to find him? Now, are we going out or not?
Oh, thanks.
Susanna, please give up this surrogacy idea. Can't you see it can only lead to more unhappiness between you and Max? There are too many things that can go wrong.
No, it's not an ideal situation. I mean, look at last night. I mean, who knows, if I hadn't been there, Jackie might have ended up sleeping with Ben. It'd be terrible if it wasn't Max's baby, if she'd conned us out of all that money.
Yes, it would be. Susanna, listen to me, please. I know that the last year has been terrible and that nothing that anyone can ever say can make it right. But you lost your children less than a year ago. You're not ready to start another family. You can't replace the children you lost.
It's not a matter of replacing Matthew and Emily. It's about finding a reason for going on.
But surrogacy is not the answer to your problems. Put a stop to it, even if it's just for a little while. And go and find someone who can help you.
We tried the agencies, but Max wasn't comfortable with them. And anyway, Jackie might be pregnant by now.
Even if she is, you don't have to go through with it. And I don't mean help like that. I mean professional, emotional help. You've been through so much this year that no one can expect you to think rationally about the future. See a doctor, a counsellor, whatever, but get some help. This is wrong, Susanna. And if you can't see that, you must get some help.
Kylie fell asleep. She got into bed with the doll because she said it was tired. Next thing I looked, she was asleep herself.
She was nodding off when she was sitting up at the table. She's a funny little girl, isn't she?
Mum, I've been thinking...
Linz, do us a favour. Have a look in the paper and see if there's anything on the telly.
Mum, I'm going to give me singing up.
What? Just like that?
Yeah. There's a few more gigs that I've got to do first, then I'm not going to bother after that.
Hey, hang on. I thought you'd set your heart on this singing and you were doing so well, Assis.
I know that, but I just don't fancy singing in social clubs for the rest of my life.
Oh. So what do you want to do? Spend the rest of your life working in a chippy?
No, I don't. But why should they be my only choices? I'm only young.
It's not your only choice. You've got a lovely lad who wants to marry you, who wants to help take care of your daughter.
I can look after my daughter myself. I don't need a man to do that.
All I'm saying, Lindsay...
I don't want you to say anything. I just want you to listen, even though I know you don't want to hear it.
Go on.
I just feel I'm stuck in a rut. Nothing in my life's going the way I want it to.
Lindsay, I don't understand any of this. You should be over the moon. All the work you've had singing.
Mum, will you just let me finish? It means nothing to me. None of it.
Not even Peter?
Don't get me wrong. Peter's lovely, I know that. It's just not what I want.
So what do you want?
I know I've made a lot of bad decisions. I don't want to make another one. But I know what I want. I want Barry.
You want Barry Grant after everything that's happened? Listen, lady, you are throwing away a good career, and you're throwing us away for nothing.
It's all right you saying that, Mum. But it makes me feel alive. I thought I wanted to be a singer, but it was just some stupid fantasy. Just being with Barry gives me more pleasure than anything else ever could.
Next on 4, fear of death, lust for knowledge, and the birth of a monster. Obsession, madness, and terror in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.